Hey Healthy Junk Food fam, hope you guys are doing great.
Game over! In less than 4 seconds, you have proven yourself to be a hack, because that is what hack channels do. The first thing they open with is, I hope you're doing great today!
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing very well today. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing very well today. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing very well today. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing very well today.
By the way, that's Daryl Braun Guitar. It's actually a pretty good channel. I think he does a pretty good job of reviewing the gear, and he's a pretty good guitar player, and everything is pretty good because it's middle of the road. And the problem I have with it is that he's always wearing a mask of this big smile, and it's not normal. And it's like when you go to the grocery store, how are you today? They don't care. You get a telemarketing call, how are you today? They don't care. It's fake. Unlike other guitar channels like Philip McKnight, he's real, and the most real one that I know of is the Doug and Pat Show.
We don't have a name for the track yet.
Oh.
I was thinking about we ought to call it Make Doug and Pat Rich.
Okay.
And then we'll figure out how y'all can do that for us.
Yeah,
yeah, we need a little help over here. Yeah,
a little.
Some of these guitars are getting a little long in the tooth.
They are.
Yeah, as good thing we're not, because
What?
Okay, we're getting off topic. Let's get back to Julia, and let's run that clip of her. Let's run her opening again.
Hey Healthy Junk Food fam, hope you guys are doing great.
She gives me the chills now. Back in the day when they were for real, and she was a little bit heavier, and she had like her teeth were not yet perfect. It didn't matter. They had charisma and chemistry, and now that she's running this by herself, it's like a different person. And it has been a different person for like about a year now. And because they weren't together and they weren't admitting it, yet they kept making stuff that was just terrible. And we could tell over here. And they pretended like nothing had changed. That's what made me angry and disappointed. I don't hate on them. Just they weren't honest with their audience. And on YouTube, you gotta respect your audience. It's not like you produce a product with giant network television. And I use the words charisma and chemistry. And let me. She's already deleting comments, right? So here I did a screen grab, and so I also screen grabbed this one. And it speaks to what I was speaking to. It also says a little bit more. And if you're on a device, I'm going to read it for you. It says, quote, "It's kind of sad to hear this. I've been a fan since close to the beginning and saw how you guys grew and supported each other, eventually moving into a house together with so much success. It was that great relationship I looked up to and gave me hope through some crappy relationships of my own. I wish you guys well. Take care and God bless." Close quote. There is so much more going on with a great channel like what JP and Julia used to have than just playing with the food. It was inspiring in ways, and it elevated people in ways, and it's all gone. Like the magic of the channel has been gone for about a year, and we knew that here. And so what you're left with is just somebody trying to run a formula to make money with it. And so I just want to share that screen grabbed quote from her channel. And so all right, I'm too much talking. This was her doing a Q&A, and she came out with it way too fast. It's like this was already prepared. It's like, oh, let me know what your questions are, and she's ignoring all the important ones. And it pretty much is just devolved to like, do this food, do that food. It's an opportunity to promote herself, not to have a real Q&A with the audience. And before I talk too much and send you away, stick around to the end, and I'll let you know how many subs this video of hers cost her channel. Just stick around for it, okay?
I wanted to take some time today to answer some of your burning questions that you guys all have about the recent changes that are on the channel. As you may have noticed, I am now the lead on the channel without JP. So today, I want to answer all your questions and address all the concerns that you may have. Let's answer the most prominent question, where's JP? We actually haven't been together for well over a year.
Thank you, Julia. Thank you very much for that. And I called it with my first reaction on those two, published on December 4th, 2022, more than 8 months ago. And I started talking about it in the community tab a lot months prior to that. So that's pretty much exactly when you two split and we're not admitting it. I figured it out that it was happening. By the way, I'm a genius. Please reward my genius. It's $1.99 a month. Yeah, I'm reacting to Ken. I react to what's left of healthy junk food. And the views are always small. It doesn't mean I don't have to put a lot of work in. So, if I was getting 20, 30,000 views per, I wouldn't be starting to ask, for the channel membership. It's $1.99. What are you going to do with that? And you get the custom emojis. You get JP, you get Julia, you get all the rest too. And Mr. Pig, who works with us now, Julia. Yeah, so, I called it before anybody. And a lot of you guys were on board and agreeing with me. And now there she is this month. Oh, we haven't been together for more than a year. Yeah, we knew.
But decided to continue to run the business together as great friends.
What bull poop? Because I don't swear with the healthy junk food reactions. For months, I have been sharing Julia's Instagram posts, and she's been sending cryptic messages to her audience and squawking at JP. It's like, I'm wise enough to know the people who don't deserve me. I'm not going to get losers holding me back. And, like, who are you talking about? You're talking about him. What do you mean, great friends? Don't give us this horse potatoes. It's like, you're a straight woman, he's a straight man. There's no great friends. Like, he doesn't want to be around if you find another guy. And you as a woman especially don't want to be hanging around as a great friend if he finds another gal. Get out of here with this crap. You kept it together for money. And you didn't know what to do. And you tried to do other things. And it just wasn't working. And the fast food hacks, get out of here. Like, I'm not hating. I was disappointed that the great content the two of you used to make was being replaced by soft ads. There's no hacks. I'm going to say it again, because you're going to probably keep doing that. A hack is you go into the app, and somehow you adjust it, and you get $40 worth of food for like $4. That's a hack. Those things don't exist. They might exist for like 2 minutes, and then somebody in programming fixes it before somebody, wipes out hundreds of thousands of dollars. There's no hacks. You guys are just trying to get people to download the app. And I didn't even get around to doing a reaction yet. And I don't know if I'm going to let it go or not. When you were selling that stupid fake Japanese knife. That's terrible material. What are you talking about? Oh, we're doing it because we're great friends. Get out of here.
We actually worked better together this way because we could support each other's individual goals.
Have that make sense for me, please. We work better together in our marriage by getting divorced. We actually support each other by walking away from each other. What the heck kind of logic is that? And this was not handled properly. It looks like it was put together by a lawyer at the last minute. It was very abrupt. Both of you are smart cookies when it comes to making the content you used to make. And you should have sat down together and explained this stuff to your audience and given JP a chance to move his audience over to his comedy channel. And then he could have said, yeah, well, you can hang around here and check Jules. She's still going to be playing with the food. And you didn't do that. Like, you're still being dishonest. You're trying to sell this as a for real Q&A, and that's not that at all. This is just more baloney. JP's doing his comedy, and so far on his channel, he seems legit. He's an artist, and you seem carrying on with the fakeness.
JP wanted to focus on his comedy career. JP, breathe. Do some breathing exercises. How about? Which he's incredibly passionate about.
Then why isn't he sitting there with you telling us that himself? Get in here, JP.
I'm really passionate about my comedy, and I just can't stand this broad anymore. I hope you guys realize by now which one of us is the a-hole.
Okay, I'm going to leave JP alone with that stuff. I'm Team JP. You know, I don't know. We'll find out what he does with his comedy channel. I'm giving it a chance, and it's the more legit of the two. JP is legit, and what Julia's doing here is just garbage. And by the way, when I said earlier, we show how much we support each other in our marriage by getting divorced. They never got married. They got engaged, and it's like years and years, and that was another clue that they were not together, because, you know, COVID sort of tapered off, and it's like, okay, well, where's the wedding? I mean, why wouldn't you do that and get like tons and tons of views? So, yeah, it's he should have been there talking about his comedy. There's no reason why not. This really feels like it was put together by a lawyer. It's like, oh, he's so passionate. Then why isn't he on the channel that he built telling us about it? I mean, you're still not being honest, which is why I'm not wishing success for your channel, except for me to react to it.
Munchie. Hi. And I fully support him in pursuing his dreams.
No, you do not, you liar. What do you two do? Work in a restaurant? No, you make content. So why wouldn't you have JP on there talking about his comedy and bringing some of his audience over so his comedy channel can have a better chance of success? If you totally support him in his dreams, how come he's not on the channel? This is so abrupt and so weird. And you're just giving us bad feelings for what you're doing here. He should be there. You should be having a last talk. And no, this so feels like it was put together by a lawyer. And you're not fooling us. You didn't fool us here, like for more than a year. And you're not doing so now either.
Hi. How you feeling right now?
I'm good. My stomach hurts.
There's fans out there.
Like ceiling fans?
We both believe that following separate paths will bring us the most joy and allow us to explore our own individual passions.
That was horrible copy. It was so awkward to have you read that and to have us listen to it. It just, ugh. And so this is the material that you're going to be bringing? Yeah, it will bring us the most joy by not having any love for each other and pursuing our passions that we can't stand to work with each other. Well, what kind of a fake spin are you putting on this? It's like, yeah, the relationship fell apart, and we tried to make money being fake. It didn't work, and the views kept sinking, and now we said, like, F it all, and we have an abrupt, clumsy end to the channel, and here's you pretending to be for real, and it's just being more fake. This is like all bad. 6 ways from Sunday.
Now, I want to make it very clear. My love for storytelling and food has never wavered.
Your love for telling bull poop stories, such as this fake real talk, is blossoming right in front of us. As for your love of food, well, your Snapchat and the Healthy Junk Food Instagram are both listed on what is now your channel. Your personal Instagram is left off of it. Why is that? There, we learned that you are now treating your body like a temple. You live for working out, gourmet food, protein shakes, and here, with you having a cultural heritage of being Jewish, which is fine, you're pretending to be Buddhist or something. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here. You're squeezing out a fart. And the quote that goes along with it is, belief makes things real. And someone says, I agree. Oh, that's very wise. I've actually known people like this, and I respect them. It's just they're no fun to be around. What we have here with you is like you're confused, and you're a grade D celebrity. At least, Madonna is some sort of a celebrity, and she's confused. It's like you're grade D, and it's like, look at me, I'm confused. And this is your real life of your besties and being a fitness maniac and gourmet food and all protein shakes and things. And here you are back on your fake channel telling people that you're still in love with garbage food? Get out of here!
In fact, it grows stronger every single day.
That is a wild lie. Quote, in fact, it grows stronger every single day. Close quote. That You love garbage food more and more every single day? Come on! With all the working out that you're doing, you're developing man hands and man forearms, and while I give you credit for having a powerful, full, and very feminine, amazing butt, you work out so much that you're aging your face and starting to look like a dude if you don't have your makeup. And you want us to believe that you're in love with junk food and you love it more all the time? Get out of here, you're lying!
I'm in the kitchen now, ready to go over some of y'all's requests. Some feedback.
This is not feedback, it is damage control. The way that you guys split professionally after you split personally was very abrupt, mean-spirited towards JP. He needs to build his channel, and he wasn't allowed to direct the same audience to enjoy his channel. He could have said, check out yours. Jules is running the show here. It's all mean-spirited. I don't believe anything that you've got to say. And you were ready with this damage control production way too fast. You pretended like you wanted to take questions about all the tough issues that you were going to speak to, and you haven't. And now for the rest of the video, she's largely just going to talk about silly food questions. And while it might be a little bit boring, stick around because the end of this will be entertaining. Promise.
From the post. From Lucy Rodriguez. She's looking for taste tests. Her favorite all-time videos are when we tried mac and cheeses. Yes, I loved all those box mac and cheese. That was probably the best time of my life.
Yes, Julia, this is what you are left with. People telling you to eat mountains of carbs topped with dairy. And you pretending to be into it. It's all a fraud now.
Back to the grocery store. More taste tests to come. From the Fishing Southwest Florida 1586, do more crazy and wild recipes. I'll tell you what, we've got some things in store.
Recipes, are you kidding? Healthy Junk Food was you and JP together as a couple, which is where the magic came from. And it didn't matter what you did. It was all entertaining and it was special because it was removed from all the other hacks out there. You guys have lost that, and now you're gonna bring recipes to a channel like you and everybody else? That's not gonna hold the channel's audience.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot 5939. Just cook. Evolve it into a fun cooking channel.
The reason why Julia took this very safe question among all the other safe questions, which probably came from a plant or a sock, is that these are one of the few things she has left with this dog's breakfast of a channel to try to turn it into a moneymaker. There's like a 1 in 10 chance it might become a modest moneymaker. So it's like, hey, I'm gonna cook. Guess what? I've got recipes. Her and everybody else. There's nothing special going on now, and she's trying to get you excited about what's left over.
You had the most views when that's what you used to focus on, and kind of wandered off trying to figure out how to get views back. You know, I can't say that you're wrong.
Two things. All of that soft criticism that Julia just took and easily dealt with was not what was wrong with the channel. They had split up as a couple, and the material was going to poop. And they had become really desperate and had sold out to making soft ads, those fast food hacks, which was crummy material, and, you know, it was just terrible all over the place. It wasn't like, oh, you had sort of lost your way looking for ways to get more clicks. No, it was just terrible. And that little character that she does, when doing it by herself, is not funny and just weird too.
You're right. I just want to be cooking. I want to accidentally burn myself more often. Come on. I need to get more blisters on my fingers. From Shitty Beep 98, Versus was always funny, but I guess that can't happen. Giant versions of items is always good too. Well, I do have some giant versions of things that I am conjuring up.
Which includes the channel itself, as it is now a giant dog turd.
And from KNGRFDEG 5940 response to you, she has other friends, and that would be impossible. That's very true. Somebody else can compete against me. Maybe some of my siblings.
No, that is not a maybe. That's a promise. She's working with what she's got. Are you ready? Are you ready? Julia has got 4 brothers. That's right, 4! And they're all on their way to what is left of healthy junk food. And it's gonna be boring.
Underscore knitnap. Does this mean solo content?
Yes, it does. Solo, couples, threesomes, simply anything the traffic will allow on OnlyFans for only $5 a month. Only kidding. I don't think she would do that much. It'll probably be cheesecake photos and some exclusive video material when she does go to OnlyFans, because she has to. It's a revenue stream, and she's going to need money soon, or else it's get a real job.
Will we be getting more guests in upcoming content as well? The answer is absolutely yes. I do have some fun collaborations with local restaurants and some other internet stars as well.
Ding, 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 ding.
Good luck with that, girl.
Marissa Eckenberry said, I really miss when you did copycat recipes. Okay, that's awesome. Which copycat recipes are you like really looking for a recipe for that you want me to recreate?
Thanks for the invitation, Julia, and I'd be happy to provide some suggestions. What should I say? Right, I know. How about the stuff that you actually live on in real life? Delicious and nutritious fresh fruit and vegetables, lean protein, gourmet, expensive. Let's not forget opening champagne at the beach. I like that recreated too. What else? Yeah, just as long as it's prepared gourmet style, and it has to be super healthy and expensive, because that's the best way to eat, you know. The best way is not cheap stuff or the mass-produced. You gotta have, you know, a real chef prepare this stuff. You know, it's money well spent. It's delicious, it's nutritious, it's expensive. Yeah, things like that, you know. Fresh fruit, vegetables, lean protein, expertly prepared. That's the kind of thing that I want recreated on the channel. And, you know, also booze with the besties. That would be recreated. It would be very much appreciated. You know, the more expensive, the better. The things that you actually get to have. Not like, you know, things that you wouldn't have in your life anymore because you work out all the time and you eat healthy and you eat real good. It's expensive, great stuff. To have that recreated would be great to have on the channel. Yeah, get in there, Julia. Get in there, girl. Yeah, the good stuff. Yeah, that's it. That's what, yes. I would like to have that recreated on the channel. I don't want a heap of loaded fries or a giant version of anything from Taco Bell. Great.
Let me know in the comments, and I'm gonna delve into that. I love that idea. And also, maybe I can make them actually healthy, but then it wouldn't be a copycat, it would be a different deviation of. But that's okay. I can make the copycat and the regular version. I can be my own competition in the videos.
So your plan is to be your own competition in the videos, because now you don't work with JP. By yourself, and you'll be your own competition. So in other words, you're offering content of you playing with yourself.
From Ken, Recca Machine on Twitter, have you guys ever made a giant Misubi? Oh, no. Coming soon.
Really? You are? And on camera? Maybe you should save that for OnlyFans. It would be a lot more profitable.
Hey, KDRC, that was pretty good.
From @CatherineMather3818. I know JP won't be involved as much anymore.
As much? Hey, if you're not going to have him on right now during this difficult time where he deserves to be able to direct some of the audience that he built over more than a decade to his comedy channel, when are you going to have him on? And for that matter, why would he even want to be on after that?
But I used to love experimenting videos, and yourself would do the test kitchen. Yes, the test kitchen will remain.
So will everything else at the leftovers of healthy junk food, with you doing it by yourself, which means there'll be no magic to it. So nobody's going to care.
At Rahan Sherwood 6710, have you considered making a new series on taking part in food eating competitions? Me continuing to eat giant amounts of food until I throw up. So if I get an opportunity to do a competition, I'm signing up.
Why would you do that and embarrass yourself? Because you have no training in it. If that is what we want, then we can go to Matt Stoney for it. If you even tried, you would just eat a little bit, you'd be done. Everybody else would be roaring ahead to win, place, and show. And you would giggle and say, oh, I can't do it, and that would be it. What for? Desperate, stupid. Welcome to the new healthy junk food.
Am I gonna win? Well, I'm not a competitive eater, but it could be really funny to watch.
You could only really do it once, and it would just go the way I've described, so it wouldn't even be funny to watch one time.
Aprilo Ewan 9219 said, hope to see more food content.
Talk about giving yourself an easy softball time on a video entitled Answering Questions We've Been Avoiding. Hope to see more food content. Yes, we can do that for you. We will screw around with food on the channel titled Healthy Junk Food. That will get done. We will do it. Myself, Julia, and the mouse in my pocket. We're a team. We will deliver.
Got you, boo-boo. At KNDDFRG5940, I would like to see content like it used to be, not overproduced reality show editing, just funny mess making in the kitchen and some restaurant visits too. And when it comes to the past work that JP and I have done together, I am so proud of those videos, and those are not going anywhere. So guys, keep watching those videos.
What for? So we can get bored and depressed at the same time?
And knowing that what was is still something that both of us really care about and enjoyed. At XXEasyMoney16 said, when will y'all make giant foods? I really love those vids and it was intense. It was. When will it happen? Sooner than later, baby.
Hey baby, hey boo boo. Dude, awesome, dude, awesome. If you cannot dazzle them with brilliance, you can always baffle them with bull poop. And that's what you're doing now, just like Ken Domik, talking like a Ninja Turtle, talking like a teenage girl, because the magic of the channel is gone!
Keep those bell notifications on, and make sure you're getting notifications, or keep coming back on the weekends, because I'm going to be posting Saturday and or Sundays.
Saturday and or Sundays? That is you screwing up a schedule before it's even started. Great way to handle a channel that has more than 3 million subscribers, at least on paper, what is left of them.
At like 9 a.m. every single time. And I'll tell you what, I'll always do a premiere so we can keep the conversation going. At Gracie Cool Kid 455 said, can you do fun recipes that are from anime and manga? I feel like you're silly, but pro spirit will make it work good.
How is that possible? Your silly pro spirit. The fun one was JP. He was the one that was silly and wild. He's like the David Lee Roth of Van Halen. He was the fun part. And he would do the costumes and all the nutty stuff. And you kind of like brought up the spare. What do we have left? You are totally into yourself. That's your Instagram life. You worship you. It's all about you. JP was the one that wanted to please the audience. Who are you kidding?
I like it. At GG99999 said, would you ever do a tour around the world ranking the best foods? I would love to do that.
While you would love to do that, it is not going to happen if this leftover channel doesn't start making some loot, and lots of it, and soon. To make it even more silly, you've already been doing the world for years with JP, and to make it even more ridiculous, you and JP were promising in March of this year to do a giant world tour, and the fact that you two didn't complete it really demonstrates that your business split was really mean and nasty. Some bad poop went down behind the scenes, and you can put on fake smiles as much as you want. We know some nasty stuff went down.
Yes, the world tour will continue. At KVK 2192 said, your recipe cooking videos were always the best and you're really good at it. Also, maybe involve your brothers if possible. They are really funny and you all have great chemistry.
What the F are you talking about, B? Your brothers were hardly ever on. And when they were on, it was just like, friendly and awkward and you with the brothers. And if you're going to do that, then why don't you show some balls and walk away from the Healthy Junk Food name entirely and just call it Julia and the Boys?
I absolutely adore all my family, and one of my brothers is living in Saratoga Springs, just opened up a diner and owns it himself.
Hard pass on all upcoming content featuring your brother's diner.
So I'll tell you what, food in the family will continue. And my mother actually is going to be in an upcoming video where we eat really weird food.
And you will lose subs just by publishing it.
So, stay tuned for that. Can't wait for you to see it. I mean, I made my mom eat weird stuff. At Shark Whisperer 7326 says, build back tacos, burgers, nachos, nuggets, and new things better. Better junk food for your face. I love it.
Yes, as if you really do love returning to the ditch of big chain fast food and wallowing in it just for an income when you have left that garbage behind a long time ago. It'll be just like the last year that you did with JP. It's going to be dishonest and heartless while desperately trying to make a buck with it, with the magic all gone. Only now you can do it on your own.
2002 Cat MZ said, I miss the cooking too. I also like when you guys had your family members on, and I miss that. It was nice to see you bring on your uncle in a recent video. I agree. Not only could it possibly give you teachable moments, but it also brings you in on my life, and that's what YouTube is all about.
I wouldn't trust anything you had to say about your life after deceiving everybody for about a year straight. And your real life is on Instagram, which is gourmet food, working out, hanging with the besties, and drinking wine. And now you're going to go back to the ditch of chain burgers, fries, tacos, all the rest of that junk. And you say, that's what YouTube is for. No, your real life is on Instagram. YouTube is for your income. Only you're not going to be getting much of an income with material such as this.
At Goofy170 says, looking forward to what's next. Maybe on your health journey, cook up some real healthy junk food and give us ideas. Who wants to be healthy? Also give us some life updates and life advice. Actually, healthy junk food is the reason why this channel existed in the first place. That's what I told JP when we first started the channel. That we have to make healthy recipes so we don't go out to eat fast food so much.
Earlier you said you had a passion for storytelling. Perhaps that passion should be reserved for Munchie alone, because the way you're speaking to the audience is as if you are addressing a bunch of idiots. And not only is it condescending, it's very fake. Also, you going backwards down memory and nostalgia lane is not gonna help you, because it's not the two of you looking back and chewing the fat over what has gone before. I don't know what to tell you. It's just everything you're doing is all wrong because it's dishonest. I mean, it's the Healthy Junk Food channel, all about junk food, and it's not part of your life. You're a fitness maniac. It's going to keep returning this. You might as well take down the Instagram, which you won't. You just don't mention it here. It's like, oh, I'm giving you all the info about my life. I'm being for real. No, you're not.
So, the healthy junk food will continue. I really love where all y'all minds are at. Smart. When it comes to life advice, I'll tell you this.
Please do not give us any life advice. And when it comes to your audience being smart, the smart OGs knew something was wrong with your channel long time ago, and the smartest ones figured it out, such as myself. So, hey, don't bother, You're beating a dead horse here. We're just gonna watch it go down.
Stay positive, stay happy, show up, and don't give up.
That coming from you? No thanks. How about be truthful, don't talk bull poop, and if you're on what is a train wreck coming, wrap yourself in cotton and jump off and get away from it. Don't hang around because it's your only source of income.
Because that would mean you surrender, and that is not something anybody wants to do. Quitting the channel has never been an option for me.
When people talk like that, it is akin to the rhetoric that comes from sports teams. We decided that failure was not an option. We needed to beat them in this game, and so we just really gave 110% and we did it. What about the other team? They feel the same way. It's like two heavyweight fighters. I'm gonna beat you. No, I'm gonna beat you. It's like pro wrestlers. I'm gonna kick your butt. No, I'm gonna kick your butt. It's like politicians. And now let me introduce the next holder of this office, so-and-so. No, here is your next holder of this office, so-and-so. If the channel starts taking more time and work for a small monetary return, then yes, you will quit the channel, because you quit your relationship, you quit your business relationship, and you'll quit anything else too.
Because I genuinely enjoy sharing my culinary adventures and connecting with all of you.
Those are lies. Your real culinary adventures are in keeping with your new physique, which is fresh fruit and vegetables, lean meat, gourmet preparation, and wine. Junk food is not your life. Who are you kidding? And as for connecting with you guys, you were living a dishonest lie on the channel for about a year. And people were saying, hey, what's going on? It's like, no, you pretend like everything's great. You're dishonest. Like, this is not your food adventure. Your food adventure is gourmet, expensive, really good stuff. It's not about making giant tacos anymore. And connecting with the audience? No, you were dishonest for a very long time. You cannot be trusted now.
Food has always been a huge part of my life, and I believe in the power of storytelling to bring people together.
Food has always been a huge part of your life? For everybody, too. If you don't get any food, you croak. Like, you were never offered as a chef of any kind. Like, what are you talking about? The justifications you're putting in for this terrible little speech, and I've always believed in the power of storytelling. Where did you get that from? Like a YouTube book for dummies that you got from Ken Domik that he bought like more than 10 years ago? Get out of here with this garbage.
My very close friend from when I was growing up in Saratoga is now the executive chef at Downtown Louie's, and he's going to bring us back in the kitchen. I've seen so many messages from all of you expressing your support and curiosity.
And tons of messages from your OG fans of years and years now asking what is going on, and you ignored all of it. Get out of here with your little story now.
And I want to thank all of you for that. I'm excited for this new chapter where I can continue to share delicious and creative recipes and tell captivating stories that can make your mouth water and make your heart smile.
I can't believe she said that. It was so cringe. Make your mouth water and your heart smile. Like, could she come up with anything worse?
Did you bite my finger?
So my dear Healthy Junk Food family, I hope this video has cleared up a lot of your burning questions.
No, it did not, because you avoided the biggest issues and you did damage control and were totally fake. Fortunately, we have freedom of speech in the United States of America and Canada, so I can be on your American platform from Canada and react to your material. And as for the smarter fans, we can figure out the rest by ourselves. That something really nasty went down behind the scenes on that channel between you and JP, because the way it fell apart so abruptly and you had so much time to plan, we know that you're not telling even half the story.
And remember, change can be a beautiful thing. It allows us to grow, explore, and find our true passions.
Sometimes change is a tragedy, and this is one of those times. Healthy junk food was something special. It had magic, and the relationship went down, the business relationship went down, and now we have you waiting in the wings to make your move to go to OnlyFans, where you belong.
I know that some of you are going to be excited to come on this journey with me. Some of you are going to want to leave, and I understand, but I hope that you can stick around and see what's next for Healthy Junk Food.
Healthy Junk Food was JP and Julia. A special couple, a special team, a special talent, more than the sum of its parts, charisma and magic. And with half the team gone, there is no healthy junk food. This is like some rock band that has one original member left, and they call it so-and-so, featuring this guy. That's what you have here. You might as well just call it Julia Eats Stuff and perform the whole thing in your underwear.
It's a restaurant and an elevator. Of course they'll be back. And I'm thrilled to be taking on this healthy junk food journey with all of you.
No, you are not! Junk food, whether it comes straight out of the chains or you're making your own slightly better version of it in the apartment, is not what you're about. You're a fitness freak. You've lost a lot of weight, you've gained a lot of tone and a lot of muscle. Your butt is the best part. And junk food, no, it just, none of it works. It doesn't make any sense. It hasn't made sense for you for a long time. And now you got the whole channel to yourself. It's like, I'm in love with junk food. Let's go on a journey with junk food. Stop it, please.
And I promise you that Healthy Junk Food will continue to make mouth-watering recipes, creative content, and an amazing platform for the community to connect.
Ooey, gooey, yummy, tasty.
Until next time, stay hungry and keep spreading love.
Remember earlier when I asked if she could do worse than make your mouth water and your heart smile? She did. Stay hungry and keep spreading love? What the heck? That's like Ken Domik, bring your hunger! And he's been doing that for like more than 2 years and it's not a thing, and she's starting with this, which is just as bad? What a way to end off her boring, fake, real talk. And one other note before I save the best to last, which I did say I would do. Stay hungry, that belongs to Dee Snider from back in the 80s, so you can't lay claim to that. So that is the whole thing, and I told you I was saving the best to last, and here it comes. And I also have something extra that just happened today, alright? So here's the best that I was saving for last. Here it is. It is right now August 12th, 2023 at 3:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And here is the social blade. The Healthy Junk Food channel is losing 330 subscribers every day, a weekly average of 2.3 thousand every week, and in the last 30 days, the Healthy Junk Food channel has lost 10,000 subscribers, and the social blade can be checked by yourself if you want to go and do it. So that was the best to last, which is the channel is sinking rapidly, and that's after a year of already doing poorly. And so, like, I was going to end with that. Well, guess what? Today is August 12th, 2023. Julia uploaded earlier this morning. And here's the thumbnail. And she makes a giant pig of herself. And she's drinking all kinds of booze. And this is the lifestyle channel of her Instagram, which is now on the Healthy Junk Food channel. And I want you guys to give me some credit. It took me like a couple days to put this reaction together. And I was saying, like, why not just do your lifestyle thing on the Healthy Junk Food channel and include all your gourmet food and your besties and everything. And she has. And she's also included her new boyfriend, who she refers to at the start as her best friend at the gym. You party with him and travel with him. That's the boyfriend. It's just too early for her to say this is the new guy. So I'm going to get to this right after this gets published. And my work is done today, August 12th, 2023. I'm going to get this set for premiere for the day after. And that's it. And get ready, because I'm going to start working on this one as soon as I'm done with this. And this is going to be fun. So please come back for it.